Huh? I don't know how that hit me, but okay. Bro! I don't know why I went YOLO there, but it worked, so I will take it. Holy shit, I was so mad at having to push that. What?! No, I got every YOLO side hop! No, what?! Excuse me, can someone clip that? Okay, so I got past him. Okay, then when I flicked up, I didn't have a perfect up angle, so I see that I jumped down a bit. But here's what I don't get. Let me show you why this is the most bullshit one I've ever seen, okay? Okay, so look at this, okay? So here is my side hops, right? And here I have a side angle. Look at this. So I accidentally have a not perfect up angle. I jump down here. This is the guard. The guard is walking down, looking to the right, and he catches me. Excuse me, what? Like, just, like, it's not even like he was close to looking in my direction. It's not like he was standing here looking left and right. Like, if you look at the sequences, he's standing here looking up and down. He's not even having a left angle. Like, it's not like he was recently looking to the left. I flick up here. It's not a perfect up angle. So I have a slight left angle. I go left here. And then here, just... He's walking down looking right. And he goes, wee! How? If you happen to see you, then it insta-catch you to go back down. Wait, but I'm confused. But if it couldn't have seen me since I had to do frame perfect pause buffers, question mark, right? Because otherwise it would have caught me, right? Frame perfect side hops only stall the catch animation. Once you go back down, he insta catches. Oh, so when you side hop frame perfectly, basically it's almost like when you go through that transition, he kind of like almost quote unquote like unloads, so it never goes through with it. But if you go back down so he reloads, then he will remember that he technically saw you, but he couldn't do the animation because you were doing it frame perfectly. Okay, that makes somewhat of sense. That's dumb, but it makes sense. Yeah, as long as nothing goes bad with the visa, since I'll be in America on the 4th of July, I'm really excited. I'm excited to celebrate 4th of July in America. It's gonna be a proud day for me. The first 4th of July in America. Okay, not entirely true. I technically one time traveled during the 4th of July, but I would say that my experience with the 4th of July traveling was not the same, because my experience instead was massive packed airports and delays to leave the United States the entire day. So, I don't think it counts. But I will tell you, it was absolutely horrible, and I never want to travel on the 4th of July again. Yeah, one time I was leaving the US from a gaming event on the 4th of July, so I had to travel out of good old Chicago Airport, baby. Oh man, that was so much fun. I love O'Hare. It's my favorite airport for sure. Nothing bad happens in O'Hare Airport. It's so good. Yeah, for people that have never been to O'Hare, that was a massive joke. If you can ever avoid going to O'Hare Airport, avoid it at all costs. Actually, one of the worst airports I've ever been to in America. Holy shit. I like Dallas Airport. The only issue I have with Dallas Airport is if you go there during the summer. And this is gonna sound like a really stupid complaint. But just hear me out, okay? Because remember, I'm Swedish. I went to Dallas Airport for a layover during the summer. And they have sky trains, okay? And the sky trains that takes you in between the different terminals did not have air conditioning. So I had, and just sitting in the sky train for like 10 minutes to switch terminals made me sweaty. I didn't even move an inch. I sat on a chair and I got sweaty, which was the last thing I wanted to do before boarding another 10-hour flight. That was my only major complaint about being in that airport. Was the humidity in certain areas that were in air conditioned, because it's goddamn Texas in the summer. Not fun. LAX is not great either. LAX is a nightmare. Unfortunately, I have a feeling I'm going to be visiting LAX way too frequently in my recent future, and I'm not excited about it. I am dreading having to go to LAX. Monka W. I have to get this now. Saved. Oh my god. I always keep a little bit of spare health in case I fail it. Thank god we got it that time, because I literally had no health to spare if I failed it again. Oh, thank god I made it up with that jump. I thought it was gonna cancel my jump. Oh, I went really risky there. Oh god, my health. Oh god, my health. You know what? I'm actually gonna pick up that heart. Two more frames. One more frame. One more frame. I got a 2-frame buffer. There's no way.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Wow, literally perfect. I kind of want to keep going. I'm really sad about that time loss, but I kind of want to keep going.
Splish.
By the way, Chad, I thought of I don't know if I told Chad. I don't think I did. But yesterday, me and Maisie went to an outdoors swimming park. I just spent the whole day in the sun because it was a really nice day outside, and just like went in the water and stuff. Either way, and I decided to like go on a couple of water slides, right? And I felt so old. Because not only is, you know, everyone around there, almost all of them, you know, kids or teenagers, but on top of that as well, just like, I could just, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but you know how as a kid, if you find a slide you go down the slide, then you run up and you go down it again, and then you go up this slide, and then you go down the slide, and you run up at it again, and you just go back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, right? Well, like, I went up and down a slide twice, and I was like, oh my god, these stairs. Oh my god, how did I do this as a kid? So many times. 8 hours a day. Every day. Oh my god. Like, I was very like, oof. I feel so old right now. This is such a workout. Yeah. Really explained to me how much stuff I did to get in shape as a kid. Lots of exercise. Do you still have your Wii U? I own 3 Wii U's. Because it's such a shitty console, and I played it for so many hours it kept breaking down, so I had to get more Wii U's to speed on Wind Waker HD. What? I've never seen that before! What? You respawn here? I'm sorry, what? I have never seen that before. What was that? I'm not saving as much time as I could have, which is unfortunate, but if I get this first try, we'll still continue, because we should still be able to save a few seconds. Every time I say a word, I shoot myself with a paintball gun. Every time I lose time in a speedrun, I punch myself in the face. Like, there's a bazillion ideas you could come up with, you just be dumb for no reason. And that is the first time I have ever in my entire life actually added a company on Twitter to try and use my verified badge in my favor. But I was just kind of panicking because I had so much important stuff in that luggage. I didn't know what I would do if it somehow did not get solved. And I also waited a long time. I wasn't super entitled, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because if I was a normie that didn't have access to a verified badge on Twitter, that bag would have been lost. So even though I'm very relieved and I feel like my actions of tweeting at them was justified, I still feel bad for any average person that doesn't have a verified badge on Twitter because their bag would have just been bye-bye. By the way, there's one part of this entire story that I forgot to mention. You remember how my original tweet ended up saying something along the lines of, Just got back from America, had such a good time. Unfortunately, my bag got lost. The original response that American Airlines responded to that tweet with was, "We're glad you had a good travel." And I responded with read the tweet. And that's when they actually, like, it was probably some just like, probably a keyword from the @ so they just automatically responded. Because it wasn't after I responded with read the tweet where they actually went, oops, support, oops. First one was just, I'm glad you did your travel. Like, just the most middle finger response ever with what I was experiencing. I have flown Ryanair one time, but it was for a very, very specific reason. If you don't need any luggage and you are going on a short trip and you do not need anything extra, you don't care if the trip gets canceled, no nothing, then it can make sense. And that's what I did one time. One time I was just on a website and I got an ad. And they had a flight for the very next weekend. $6 to fly to the United Kingdom. From Sweden to London. $6. And it was $6 back. It was a $12 round trip flight back and forth Friday to Sunday from Sweden to London. And I was like, sure. Bought the tickets immediately. I mean, what I'm guessing is they needed to fill the seats. The plane was completely empty, so they rather wanted to just sell super cheap tickets just to get them sold than to fly empty. Guaranteed. Yeah, the drive to the airport was more expensive in terms of fuel than the plane was. The fuel cost of driving to the airport was more expensive than the flight. Was it worth the $12? Sure. I don't care if I only got to keep a small backpack with only like one change of clothing and got treated like a 5th class citizen. It was $12 both ways. Hell yeah. You can throw rocks at me, all I care. It's $12. I mean, honestly, I think most people in chat can agree. If an airline will treat you like shit, but your round trip is $12, would you not take that deal? I just pressed A instead of pause. I'm actually like the stupidest person that's ever lived on planet Earth times 59. Why 59? I don't know. Is Link is shirtless? Hell yeah, I'm naked, baby. Oh my freaking god. What? Okay. I accidentally did a cutscene skip and got stuck in there for a while. Okay. How did that recoil make me jump? I wasn't even holding forward. Can someone please clip that? Okay, look, I'm getting hit right now. I'm holding down on the analog stick to walk away, okay? Look, I'm in a jump slash. I'm holding down. Ah!